Hello and welcome to a Magic the Gathering unboxing. We've got Nissa, Nature's Artisan from Kaladesh. Nice sealed box to start with, and you'll notice that we're doing this in a slightly different format than we normally do, because you can see all of me rather than just hands and stuff. So, we'll see how it goes, let me know what you think. Right, so standard 60 card deck and 2 boosters. And the usual crap that we don't really care too much about, you know, the plastic box, and we'll have strategy insert and all that sort of stuff. So, Nissa, Nature's Artisan. +3, you gain 3 life. -4, reveal the top 2 cards of your library. Put all land cards from among them into the battlefield, the rest into your hand. And -12, creatures you control get +5/+5 and gain trample until end of turn. Nice artwork too. And so we've got this nice box. Our strategy insert that I was talking about, and rules, 2 boosters, and the nice sealed deck. So it's obviously a green deck. So we're going to have lots of mana ramp. Bristling Hydra. When Bristling Hydra enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy counters. Pay 3, put a 1/1 counter on Bristling Hydra against Hexproof until end of turn. That's a 4/3 for 4, so that's not too bad. Oh, we've got blue. Aether Scroll Ancient. I probably said that wrong, but that's all good. It has flying, it's a 6/6 for 7, so that's not too bad. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get 3 energy counters. Pay 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 energy. Return all other creatures to their owner's hands. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. That is scary. Verdant Crescendo? I'll let you guys be the judge if I've said that wrong. It's a sorcery, 4 cost. Search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped. Search your library and graveyard for a card named Nissa, Nature's Artisan. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. So basically that gets Nissa, which is all good, and there's 2 of those, so. Alright. Green Cat. 5 cost, it's a 4/4, it has trample, so that's not too bad. Enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Whenever this guy, Ripparant Tiger, attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, it gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. That's pretty cool. Oh, you only get 1. Bugger. Thriving Turtle. It's not thriving, it's a 0/3 for a 1. Into the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. Whenever Thriving Turtle attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, so it gets bigger over time. It's not as bad. And you get 2 of those. Oh, another cat, because cats are awesome. Whenever Long Tusk Cub deals combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy counters. Pay 2 energy, put a 1/1 counter on it. It's a 2/2 for 2, so it's a bear, but it's a cat. And you get 2 of those. Sage of Shalia's Claim. It's an elf druid for 2. In the battlefield, you get 3 energy. How many of those do you get? Oh, only the 1. Another elf. Servant of the Conduit. Servant of the Conduit enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. Tap it, pay 1, add 1 mana of any colour to your mana pool. So it's a 2/2 for 2, so it's another bear, but it also gives you kind of like half-ass mana ramp. You get 2 of those. Terrain Elemental, so it's a tree person. It's a 3/2 for 2, that's not too bad. And you get 4 of those. So when it does come to upgrading the deck, you would probably take those out. Thriving Rhino. When Thriving Rhino enters the battlefield, it gets 2 energy counters. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 2 if you do put a 1/1 counter on it. It's a 2/3 for 3, so it's not too bad. And obviously it's going to get bigger and bigger over time. Janjeet Sentry, which I probably said wrong again, but that's fine. It's a 2/3 for 3. Enters the battlefield, get 2 energy. Tap it, pay 2. You may tap or untap target artifact or creature. Notice it doesn't say that you control, so that could be handy. And there's 2 of those again. Imperial Voyager. 1 colourless, a green and a blue. Flying and trample. That's a 2/3, so that's not too bad. Ends whenever deals combat damage to a player, you get that many energy counters. That could be very interesting. Only 2 of those. Guardian of the Great Conduit. It has reach. It's a 4 cost and it's a 2/4. As long as you control a Nissa Planeswalker, Guardian of the Great Conduit gets +2/+0 and has vigilance. So that's pretty cool. And notice it doesn't specify this Nissa. And you get 3 of those. Another guy. It's a whale. It's a 4 cost, it's a 4/3. Flying. Can block only creatures with flying. And 2 of those. Arbor Bank Stomper. 5 cost, it's 5/4, has trample, enters the battlefield, gain 5 life. Not that noteworthy. We got land, woodland stream, so it's blue or green, and there's 4 of those. And forests, and nothing noteworthy. Islands, interesting artwork, but nothing special. Oh! Attune with the Ether. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. You get 2 energy counters. It's a 1 cost. Lets you search your library, so that's not too bad. And there's 3 of them. So you'd probably want to keep that in actually. Appetite for the Unnatural. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, gain 2 life at 3 cost. Pretty good. Our last card, Malfunction. 4 cost, enchant artifact or creature. When Malfunction enters the battlefield, tap enchanted permanent. Doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. That could be really handy. So I've obviously made a mess of the game map, but that's alright. Pretty interesting looking deck. You're obviously going to have a butt-ton of energy counters for that deck. So lots of room for improvement, and some pretty good cards too. It's just a pain that locally it costs $25, whereas everyone in America can probably buy like 4 decks for that price. Right. Okay. 2 boosters. And we'll go straight to, it's a vehicle, 3 cost, it's a 5/5, add 1 mana of any colour to your mana pool, crew 3, but it's a 5/5 for 3, so it's pretty good. Oh, knock that deck out. Right. Yeah, so we've got Fragmentize, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Mana cost 4 or less, failed inspection. Counter target spell, draw a card, so that could easily go on this deck. Demolish, destroy target artifact or land, notice that, or land. Ninth Bridge Patrol, Dwarf Soldier, whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter. Attune with the Ether, that's a very good card, I've already mentioned it, so we're moving along. Stubble Strike, choose one or both. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Hunt the Weak, 1/1 counter on target creature you control, then that creature fights another target creature you don't control. That could be handy with Death Touch. Another vehicle, 2/3 for 2, flying crew 1. Windrake has flying, 2/2 for 3. The Hund operative, as long as you control an artifact, the Hund operative gets -1 plus, +1, yeah, +1 +0 in his death touch. 2/2 for 2, not bad. Ballista charger, vehicle. Attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player, crew 3, it's a 6/6 for 5, so that's awesome. Furious Reprisal, Chandra card. Furious Reprisal deals 2 damage to each of 2 target creatures and or players. I can see that being useful in Commander. When Minister of Iniquities enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. And it's a 1/2 for 1. Now you tap it, pay 1, target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library onto his or her graveyard. Some awesome cards there. Right, last one, and then we're done, and then you guys can go back to doing other stuff. We'll go watch some of my other stuff. And we'll go straight to the rear. Garapur Oratory. I probably said wrong, but you guys know that by now. Each player may play an additional land on each of his or her turns. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player has no cards in hand. That player draws 3 cards. Forest and Servo. Inventor's Apprentice, Human Artificer, gets 1/1 as long as you control an artifact. So it ended up being a 2/3 for 1, which is alright. Skywhaler's Shot, destroy target creature with power 3 or greater, scry 1. Aetherborn Marauder, looks kinda cool. Flying Lifelink, enters the battlefield, move any number of 1/1 counters from other permanents you control onto Aetherborn Marauder. 2/2 for 4, but it has flying and lifelink, so that's okay. Tezzeret's Ambition, just draw 3 cards. If you control no artifacts, discard a card, so have artifacts. Hunt the Weak, we've already mentioned. Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, enters the battlefield, gain 3 life and get 3 energy counters. 2 colourless, 1 green, sacrifice Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, you gain 3 life and get 3 energy. The lights changed, so I apologise for that. Foundry Screecher, flying. Foundry Screecher gets +1, 0 and +0 as long as you control an artifact. There's a 2/1 for 3, but it has flying and potential there. Mind Rot, target player discards 2 cards. That card has been around for ages. Appetite for the Unnatural, we've mentioned that one. Terror of the Fairgrounds, it's a gremlin. 5/2 for 4, so that could be useful, as well as being hard to explain what it is. Aether Trade Ones, instant, return target permanent you control and target permanent you don't control to their owner's hands. Inspired Charge, creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn, and it costs 4. And the last one in that pack is Reckless Fireweaver. It's a 1/3 for 2, whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Reckless Fireweaver deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's pretty good. So there you have it, that is that deck, the 2 boosters that came with it, and a lighting change. So, as always, thanks for watching, I do appreciate it, and let me know what you think of this kind of format. Anyway, see you next time.